Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Motoss. I'm here to show you all Elite Beat agents today. And to help me out big time here is my couch, starting with ateatree, if you want to introduce yourselves.
Hey everyone, my name is ateatree. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity in making the bonus song Survivor by Destiny's Child available as part of this showcase. It's time for some hard rock. We're also joined by...
Hello, Mr. Ernest Shasta. I love this game so much, and echo everything teacher just says. I was another member of the game's too many for this.
Oh yeah. There's that part too. Which
yeah,
this was, if you didn't catch the interview yesterday, this was like our number one pick with a bullet to absolutely get into this showcase. Into this event. So we're so glad that Motoss submitted it. Granted, in my mind, it should have been a Wendon too, but you know, we play the records that you want to hear, and that's what we're doing here today. Back to you, Motoss.
Yeah, this is, as intimated by my couch here, this is actually the second game of the Wendon rhythm game series. They decided to go with Secret Agents this time instead of Cheer Squad, and with American music instead of Japanese music. This is by Enos, who also made Gitaru Man, and there's a lot of stuff, but basically it's a rhythm game. You hit the touchscreen. This is an exhibition, so we're obviously going to go up to the hardest difficulty, and also we need the women because they're better at this for some reason. And the Elite Beat Divas are on the hard rock difficulty here, but we understand these Charlie's Angels types might not be for everyone. So I'm actually going to be using a secret option from when you 100% the game that lets you replace the lead dancer, Agent Star, with the commander of the Elite Beat agency, Commander Khan.
And granted, they didn't change the animations when you make that swap, so it's going to get a little silly, maybe a little queer.
Yeah, Commander Khan uses the dance moves that the divas use, so just a heads up on that. Now, when I start this first song, I do want to see a whole bunch of Agents Are Go in the chat. And also the time will start when I start the song for whoever's running that. We're going to start here with YMCA. It's by the Village People. You all know it. It's from 1978. And I'm going to let my couch take it away once we start this.
Our pleasure. Let's get into it whenever you're ready, Motoss. Agents Are Go.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
I feel like of all the songs in this showcase, this is the quintessential one that absolutely should be in here for an event called GE Queer. That's for sure.
True. Great point. Yeah, no, so this is, you're getting to see here that every song has a story to go along with it, where the Wendon, or in this case, the agents, are helping people from around the world in different scenarios. Here we're trying to help a treasure hunter and his parrot who are down on their luck find treasure and bring it back to their crew. So we skipped the story cutscene, but the story is playing out as Motoss matches along to the music. The higher your health, if it is above that red line in the middle, when you reach the end of a segment of the song, you kind of receive a judgment for how you did on that portion of the song, how things are going. You also, the dancers do different versions of their moves, and the action on the top screen is different depending on how well you're doing. Each time you get like 100 somewhere in your chain across the colors that you are currently tapping, you'll see the hero of the story kind of like slow down. If there are any 50s in that chain, you'll see kind of the comically bad version of the action. We want to see as few of those as possible, obviously. Ideally, we'll be seeing the best versions of everybody's story all the way through. You see the big circle at the end of the video section to know that that's the case.
Yeah, in terms of the score as well, too, you see a bunch of 100s, 300s, a lot of 300s ideally, but that's like for how quickly it's, or like how accurately you tap like the middle circle there as soon as like the outer circle comes into it. So if you get it perfectly, you get 300. If you get chain perfectly, you get like Elite Beat 300, right? You saw right there at the end. You get 100 if you're just a bit off, and then if you miss it, well, you get... Well, we don't want to see that, but yeah.
Yeah. The difference is for each is about a quarter a beat, which of course changes based on how fast the song is. Motoss has also informed us that they will be donating, I think, $1 for every miss anywhere in the showcase. So if you want to keep track of that for us, there have not been any yet, as you can tell from the multiplier in the bottom right. But if they show up, and if you want to match that donation to help us get closer to our incentives for the upcoming Rift of the Necrodancer run and other things we have beyond that, that would be fantastic.
That'd be very swell, honestly.
Yeah, beyond that, this track and this the way it's actually laid out does a good job of showing you the basics of the motion in the game, including the last thing right here, the spinner. If you've ever seen somebody do the kind of wrap it up motion, you're basically doing that, but you're pointing your finger or your stylus at the screen, and you're doing that motion absolutely as fast as you can to meet that spinner before the circle closes in around it. If you get to go even faster than that, you can gain bonus points, but that's the general idea of the spinner. And then the rest are, the individual taps. You tap on the section of the screen as the circle closes in around it, and the slides are you tap and hold. And that is the end of Village People. It has to work so far with us.
Yeah, and you can see this green line here on the score screen is your life, what your life was at that point of the game. So you can see, even though I didn't miss any notes, it's still not at the top. That's because you're always losing life. So that's a big part of it, for sure.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like diegetic with the idea of being a cheer squad. You got to keep the energy up. If the energy goes down at any point, the crowd is going to let you know.
Yeah, and I got to say, I am going to donate $10 for every miss. Obviously, I don't expect the chat to do that. We'll see how it goes, how much this hurts my wallet. But this next song is ABC by the Jackson 5 originally. All the songs in this game are covers, but we're going to be talking about who originally made the song. The target here is Max, who is a cat who is a babysitter.
They smell like apple pie for some reason.
Smells like apple pie for some reason.
Frankly, I appreciate that the reason is unknown. It's just enough mystery. But yes, this is the classic baby's day out scenario, but with a cat for some reason.
It's amazing, honestly. It's one of my favorite ones.
Right?
One for the song, because it's just amazing, too. It's a great song, but also, the scenario is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I genuinely appreciate that their answer, Enos, the developers, to how do we take the idea of the traditional Japanese cheer squad that is often all male, the Oendan, it's often like a high school or like small sports team kind of cheered team, and make that English. Their answer was secret agents. Why not?
Why not,
Yeah, everything about this game is gleefully silly, from that to the scenarios that the characters are in.
It's what makes it so amazing, honestly. If they took it more seriously, it'd be a lot worse off, honestly. But they really just dive really deep into the silliness, and it's incredible for that.
This song also represents one of the other through lines from the Enos rhythm games, which is that there are unlockables, which become available once your score, your overall score, seen at the top center of the top screen, reaches a cumulative goal across all of the songs that you played, not like total plays, but your highest score for each score, or for each level, rather. So this is basically a, hey, you're doing really great, here's a bonus song that introduces some new ideas and stuff. There's one other thing that if you are familiar... Go ahead.
If I recall correctly, I think this is the first one you unlock.
Correct.
I know the last one we unlock is actually the bonus song we unlock earlier through donation, so very fitting for that one, honestly.
Yeah, one of the other things that we like about Elite Agents as a showcase for people to watch on speedrun marathons is that the visibility on the screen is actually better from a viewer perspective, because as your combo goes up in the Owendan games, you get kind of a flame effect coming in from the bottom of the screen, which basically just makes parts of the screen harder to see. So if you're tracking where on the screen the circles are, if you're not in the state where you've fully memorized the patterns, or even if you have, having that visual aid just helps a lot. We're not using the secret bonus mode that makes the circles invisible, so we're not at that point yet in what we're showing off. But
imagine though.
True. Having the extra visual clarity of what's going on the screen makes it just kind of a better time for everybody.
Yeah.
This song also. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. One of the other things that you're seeing on the screen is that we've picked up a new mechanic, which is that some of the, especially at the end of a phrase or at the end of a color section, we've got some double taps. So that's one of those things where, if you're feeling it along with the music and you're tracking along with a rhythm, you can kind of tell when one's going to come up. But it's also based on what difficulty you're on and the relative difficulty of the song, whether or not it's actually charted that way. But yeah, that was a successful babysitting experience for our friend Max, and that's the end of Jackson 5's ABC.
So adorable. I love these drawings so much.
Yeah, and I didn't hear if you all said it, but I am left-handed, and that's important because to hit notes, you have to cover the screen with your own hand. So when combos start on the left side, it's difficult for me. So, and actually, we have our first break now. So, Ophelia, you can take it away here.
Oh, I have so so much love coming in for y'all for this showcase. Empire Ship sends in a $5 donation and says, had to donate to show my support to one of the best ever to do it, the answerer of questions about Loom, the owner of the heaviest scarf I've ever seen, the most fashionable elite beat diva, the lore master Motoss. I'm grateful to call you and many others involved in GD Queer friend. Much love and good luck.
These things are all demonstrably true. Thank you so much, MP.
And all of these donations, like those $5 donations, really, really help us to actually make our bonus DLC set list and all of the other incentives. So we have a bonus DLC set list for our next rhythm game as well for Rift of the Necrodancers. So if you would like to get your donations and assign them to an incentive, that would be so good. We want to keep all these beats going. We want to keep our rhythm showcase going as long as we can because we already met our incentive for this game.
True. But yeah, and if you're watching on like a desktop browser, you can also use the button under your screen to use the donate to charity button to make a donation right through the Twitch extension. Then you can use the blue GDQ button on the right-hand side of your screen to authorize the incentive extension. And then you can use the GDQ joypad in the top right of your screen to use, or rather to put the donations you've made towards upcoming incentives, bid wars, and more.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've seen a lot of the chat, a lot of left-handed love. I will say there is an option in every game in the series actually for left-handers, but all it does is switch your combo counter from the left-hand part of the screen to the right-hand part of the screen so you can see it. It doesn't actually change the steps, so.
A lot of DS games in general have that sort of option. I'm glad this one has it too.
Yeah. But now we're going to go on to the next song here. This is the first song in the showcase that I really, really like. It's Canned Heat by Jamiroquai. And it is good. It's from 1999, and it's tough too. So let's go.
Nah, you know this boogie is for real, chat.
Oh yeah, so much so. I know a song personally from Napoleon Dynamite's.
Of course,
he danced to right at the end. It's so good. But like hearing this game,
I have a brother who's 3.5 years older and who just like started buying Jamiroquai CDs one day. So.
Yeah, and hearing in this game on top of that gives me more of a personal connection. Honestly, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's so good. In general, playing like every song from this game, hearing it and like playing it and seeing all scenarios, like honestly gives me more personal connection to all of them, and like that's why this game is so good. It's amazing. This song in particular is a very hard one too. I remember casually getting stuck here for a while the first time I played this game, even on easy difficulty. To see Motoss clear us on the hardest difficulty like this, no problem. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're being a ninja here, and tracing things perfectly and getting out without a scratch is what we're all about. But yeah, no, you can definitely tell, as this being the second game in the Enos DS trilogy, that they were getting more confident in their charting, the kind of shapes of phrasing, the like length of different sliders. Things would get shorter as the songs got punchier, and working with American style rock really gave them something different to play around with. A lot more doubles, a lot more like non-standard shapes of your phrasing. So like we're really bouncing all over the screen here as Ken is on your top screen there. It's a lot of good diegesis in that the chart is matching the action on screen, and you can tell how much fun they had with it. First one of our circle patterns right there into a spinner. That's a real trademark of more difficult Owendan and EVA songs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And another trademark of that too is also just the double tap notes that are on top of each other. There are in fact a lot of those in this song in particular.
True.
Makes it a lot harder too, because it's hard to see that a lot of the time, especially if your hand covers it randomly. That can also happen too. You gotta be super careful of that when playing this game. It goes for any game that uses like primarily a touch screen, but especially like a game like this where you have to see notes on the screen.
Yeah, and granted, as the DS master, you would know a few things about how that all works in your input there. But we also have a note here from Motoss themselves saying that this song has some of the funniest failure and it's going poorly screens in the entire game. We're not going to see any of those, I don't think, based on how things are going. But I just want you to imagine them for yourselves based on how things are going with Ken so far. You know, cracking the safe, throwing shurikens at guards. Imagine if that wasn't going right.
Yeah, now we've successfully made our family business better than the corporation, so hooray!
We saved Sushi Motors.
Yeah.
I could go for some Sushi Motors. I mean, what?
Yo, same.
Right?
Delicious.
So this next song, I want to point out, the target is Captain White. The guy, we're going to go inside a runner named Bill, but we're actually cheering for his white blood cells, not for him. He can run just fine without us. This is
sick.
Debatable depending on how it goes, but I get what you mean.
this is La La by Ashley Simpson.
It's a song I was not familiar with before this game, but I'm glad to hear it now, honestly.
And it really does make us wanna.
La La.
Make us wanna.
But yeah, this is also a pickup or a callback to the original Oendon, where there is a level where a concert violinist has to make it to the concert while nursing a bad stomach, and you are playing as the medicine inside the violinist's stomach, trying to make sure that he makes it to the concert on time. Just so many blatantly goofy, terrific ideas. I wish that people still took these kinds of swings in game dev today. Like they do,
Same.
but it's indie games, so you have to know where to find them.
The world needs more like story-based rhythm games like this, honestly. They're so charming, each one of them. Like Rapper the Rapper, Room Jammer Lammy, Guitar May as well, on top of all the Enos like rhythm games like this. They're so damn good.
Okay, if we're talking about story-based rhythm games, then shout outs to like Unbeatable coming up on Steam. And maybe other platforms too. If you were at SGDQ, you might have gotten the chance to play the Unbeatable demo. That one looks like it's going to be a real heater.
I didn't know about that one. I should have played that one.
One extra point here, we're not seeing them on screen just now, but you will. Actually, the other thing you're seeing on the screen is how your health goes down when you don't have any notes. So if things are going poorly for you, those longer sections where there aren't any notes could just kind of spell your doom without you having the opportunity to do anything about it. But the other thing you're seeing here is these longer slide notes have little dots inside them. Those also count as additions to your combo and change your overall score trajectory. The score is calculated on a per note basis, so the final score will be significantly different depending on when you get your 100s, 300s, and hopefully not any 50s. But missing those little dots does technically break your combo, but it doesn't count as a miss. So you still get an all clear if you only break from slides. So that's something Motoss is quietly counting on in case there are any misses like that one. That's one, chat. If you're going to match, that is $10 to Lambda Legal Defense Fund if you are interested in doing so, and also helping us get closer to our bonus blindfold showcase for Rift of the Necrodancer.
Or however much you can reasonably afford per miss, of course. But yeah,
Of course.
make your best judgment of that one for sure. But every donation definitely helps a lot. So thank you very much for doing as much as you have so far in general. It's been incredible. Y'all are great.
One of the other really fun gameplay-wise things that you will recognize if you played these games yourself is that hard rock difficulty is literally just the previous difficulty but rotated like 90 degrees. So there's a lot of like you can see there the lips in those two sliders. Clearly, this is how the chart was like intended. But yeah,
I'm really happy that I hit the lip slider. I missed that one a lot, even though I did get a miss earlier in the song.
Let's go, Bill. Yeah, you know you're sick.
Yeah, by the way, if you miss certain scenes within that song, but you still pass it, what place he got in the race changes to in the final.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah, he'll have a silver medal or a bronze medal instead.
He deserves first, though, honestly. I'm glad he got there.
And with that, we're on to our next donation break.
Oh, I have got so much love coming in. So we have a $25 donation from Anonymous, and they say, I love when GDQ shows me games I have never heard of. And that is something that I can echo because I have not heard of Elite Beat Agent before seeing this showcase, and I'm in love with this game. This is fantastic.
It's so
Glad to have you on
love
board,
this game
Iffy.
so much. Y'all need to play this one.
Meredith and Alan send in $25, and they say, best of luck on your run, score all the points.
True.
Musical Daredevil also sends in $15, and they say, as a fan of musical blocks, I'm enjoying this run. Amazing job so far, Motoss, and shout out to Shasta and ateatree on the couch.
Love you, MD.
Yeah, I'll see you too.
Thanks, MD.
Thank you.
And oh my goodness, how much time do I have? Because I know we got lots, but I also got lots of love.
Oh, go ahead. Do 2 more.
Okay, perfectly. So we have BZ Archer sends in $50, and they say more Necrodancer, more GD Queer, more Quacksilver, and I may win a bunch of prizes. Let's go. Thank you so much for that. And that went towards our current incentive of the bonus DLC set list for Rift of the Necrodancer, and we are 81% of the way there, y'all. We are very, very quickly moving towards
Bring
that.
us on home, chat. And thank you to
Let's
BZ
do it. Come
Archer. Appreciate you and the entirety of the GD Queer mod squad.
Thank you, Mod Squad. You're awesome.
You got one more in, Yuffie?
I do. I actually have a $5 dono from DoRain that says GDQ's positivity helped me through some dark times. Starting a $5 holla to get the help spread the love, less than 3. And I think that DoRain has an amazing idea there. So why don't we start that $5 holla and we get it going when we get Beyonce going? So we've got a little bit of time for that, everybody, but let's get that hype train going. Let's get rolling, and let's get this incentive met for our bonus DLC set list for Rift of the Necrodancer.
I like the Queen Bey donation train. Hey, while you're at it, donate for your favorite Beyonce song.
Ooh, fantastic.
Thanks a lot, Ophelia. And chat, we're in the second half of this showcase now. It's going to start getting really hard. This is Let's Dance by David Bowie.
Absolutely.
I don't have shoes on, but I am ready to dance the blues. Does that count for something?
Sure.
It's a very questionable scenario in general, considering I don't know why they're helping out this person of all things. There's like someone who's trying to just get richer and that's it. But like, I'm not going to question the agents.
Yeah, no, this is a bad relationship situation where his better half spent all his money. So he's trying to build his life up again.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes people make decisions like donating to help Lambda Legal Defense Fund, and sometimes people don't. But hey, if we could convince our friend here to donate like everyone in chat is doing, we'd make great progress on our incentives, I bet.
Absolutely, yeah. Keep it coming, y'all.
But yeah, this is another one of those tracks where it's the previous track, but rotated. And of course, each difficulty actually also makes the notes visibility, and that means the effective space on your screen. And you can see with Motoss's fingers coming in and out as a point of reference, you can see how relatively small the DS screen is. You don't have a lot of screen real estate to work with, and these dots are much more precise than you think they are. It is extremely easy, even for experienced players, to end up like a quarter of an inch off, and you'll miss an entire phrase, and that'll just end your song. So Motoss's ability to stay locked in and in the right place is extremely admirable.
I just love all the visuals of this song, especially too. It's like you discovered Atlantis, yeah. You sell your rights, celebration, yeah.
Well, you know,
Mr. Archie historian or whatever.
Dr. Archaeologist, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long tunnel. Whoa.
the Trans-Earth Express.
It's so good. Where can we go from here? Honestly, only up, I guess.
No, that's a different game. Oh, no, we're like developing the tech tree to make even bigger and bigger scores. But like truly, in our case here with a marathon like GD Queer, the small donations make the biggest difference. If you have $20, $10, even $5 to give, whether you want to do it through the Twitch extension in your browser or go over to gdq.gg/donate and put that towards incentives. Include comments if you want, but you don't have to. Include your name if you want, but that's also completely optional. That makes an enormous difference to what we're doing here, to the amount of marathon that we can show off to everybody, and to Lambda Legal Defense Fund.
Love that. Casual 10 plus on the bonus spin, by the way. I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, genuinely doing all of that. Like, the thing is, I described that kind of the wrap it up motion, doing it as fast as you can. Doing that while also having a hand cam on and like trying to make it legible and intelligible for the viewers, that's another level.
I'm also,
honestly,
by the way, chat, I am listening to the commentators while I'm playing as well. I didn't turn them off. I said I might turn them off, but I have not done that yet. We'll see if on the harder songs I have to do that. But
our beautiful voices.
Okay, here it is, chat.
Yes.
This is what you want. This is the anthem by Good Charlotte from 2003. We're going. This song is rough.
But I love the story behind this one because I love baseball, and this is one of my favorite songs growing up. So, there we go.
Yeah, the 2000s era songs, the stuff that was like new at the time this game came out is mostly actually at the beginning to kind of get you into playing the game. So this is one of the last songs in the game by comparison. As you can see, it's episode 14 on your screen. This is a 7-star out of 8, I think. So yeah, this is almost as hard as it gets. And Motoss and I both kind of agree that in a lot of these games, the second to last song is actually harder than the last one because they want the last one to basically be a celebration. Yeah, this song does not play around.
Yeah, you can see here as well. Our baseball playing friend here is currently singing a theme park using his baseball skills to catch like all the stuff his freaking rock monsters throwing out. It's so good.
As one does.
As you do. Magnum fastball, yeah.
Probably not legal in baseball, but you play you play the ball as it lies.
You bet, kid.
Yeah, the slides are short. The pace is one of the fastest in the entire game. The like relative concentration of the phrases is not like they're not super close to each other. You will get something that bounces from one corner of the screen to another in the same phrase. You have to be on top of it. This is basically the start of the sections where you have to know where the phrase is going and follow the rhythm in your head immediately, or things are going to get dicey. We'll give Motoss just a little bit of serious time here to recover some health before the end of this phrasing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hang along.
All right, we're good.
Very,
2 more misses, which is $20 more for charity, but yeah, an excellent recovery, which are quite uncommon.
Yeah,
that's a really hard section right there, especially.
Yeah, I almost got a bad scene.
Good recovery, to say the least.
Because this song is so fast, this is one of the handful of tracks in this game where not only 50s, but even 100s really don't keep pace with the speed of the song and therefore the speed of the health drain. So it's 300s or bust. Not the Zack Snyder film. You get the idea. And the slides are relatively short, and sometimes they're in the corners, but sometimes they're not. You have to be on your toes, and Motoss is doing a fantastic job of that.
Honestly, though, every time I see Motoss play this game, it's just incredibly impressive to me.
You bet, kid.
You bet, kid.
That's one of my favorite voice lines in the entire game. It's so perfect.
It's incredible. We gotta be quiet for the end here where he says it again.
You bet, kid.
Hulk Bryan and everyone.
And then he throws his jersey in exchange for a Pepsi, right?
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, why not? I don't know. In my head, I was thinking it was Hulk Davidson. That's Beautiful Joe.
True.
Coming up is going to be what you all donated for. Thank you for reaching the 17K, especially so fast before we even started here. But we're going to go to a quick donation break before we get to that. So take it away, Ophelia.
Not a problem. I have a $50 donation sent in by Cypress, and they say a $50 holler. I mean, let's get that DLC set list. I love Necrodancer, and we are making a lot of really good progress towards that bonus DLC set list from Rift of the Necrodancer. We literally only need $275 left over in that to meet it, and if we get this $5 holler going that train is leaving as soon as we start this next song with Beyonce, we will be able to meet this bonus DLC set list. And maybe we have some other things in the pipeline if we meet that set list quickly.
We might challenge you. We might challenge you to celebrate Queen Bey and get that incentive met before the end of this run, so we can show you cool stuff sooner.
That would be absolutely fantastic.
I like that idea.
Hey, Leah Chilton sends in $50, and they say, I never miss a GDQ, but this one holds special status for me as a transgender veteran who knows firsthand how important Lambda Legal's work is. Had to donate during Elite Beat Agents, as even in a world with such great rhythm games such as Theater Rhythm, Rhythm Doctor, and Osu, EBA remains my single favorite rhythm game of all time and the only one I've 100%ed. Best of luck to the runner and much love to all the support staff here for this event.
Heck yeah. Like, part of me wishes that could have come right before the next song, because donations like that and people sharing their stories are the inspiration for us in putting on events like this, which, hint for an upcoming song. But yeah, thank you so much for that donation, for everyone's generosity, and for sharing your story with us.
Do I have another couple seconds?
Yeah, we can go one more.
Not a problem. Zokuban sent in $25, and they say, so excited to see you finally get this onto the GDQ platform for charity. Are you ready, chat? Donations for Lambda Legal are go.
Thanks so much.
Donations are go.
Donations are go. Okay, here it goes. We got Survivor is by Destiny's Child from 2001. This is the final secret song that's unlockable if you get a high enough cumulative score. And eagle-eyed viewers will notice this thing has been on my finger the whole time. This song and the songs after this are the reason why. It helps me spin. It locks my stylus at the right angle for spinning.
Oh, neat.
We're gonna go.
Quite curious.
Sarcastic nuts and nuts.
Yep. It's time for Jake the Nut Guy to rip and tear.
It's time for a funny little Doom reference, essentially. He's got the nuts on the...
I was gonna say, I love that the canisters on the table.
I forgot about that. It's so good.
It's honestly, same.
Yeah, so we're essentially fighting off zombies by shooting peanuts at them. It's very good.
This is Doom. This is House of the Dead. This is every arcadey, goofy shooter you've ever seen, with one of the very fastest tracks in the game. Like, look how fast we're making full rotations around the screen real estate. Which, it's not that far, but again, look at how close your taps need to be and how precise to the beat they need to be to score those 300s, and you'll see why this song is no joke.
Yeah, when I played this game for my DS project, I took the time to try and unlock this song. I didn't yet by the end of it, and it was God, I thought the final song in this game, the regular mode, is just the hardest song in the game. No,
not so much.
This one right here was worth unlocking. It was so difficult.
Yeah, and I mentioned earlier how much screen real estate we're covering. There's actually a specific note from Motoss saying that this song has some of the most difficult phrasing for Motoss personally. We got some yellow phrases that you can keep an eye out for that start in the top left of the screen and that end in the opposite corner, meaning you are fully extending across the entire screen, kind of like that. You could accidentally end up putting your hand down in the wrong place and having it tap something there. The stylus could slip, which is why we have that ring grip, which makes a lot of sense. We are up to 4 misses now, chat. So if you're keeping pace, you donate 4 of whatever unit you are interested in. That'll be 4 times 10 from Motoss, but whatever fits your budget and your needs would be amazing if you'd consider donating that to Lambda Legal Defense Fund.
Absolutely. Please do that, chat. That'd be very, very awesome.
Con breaking it down, the booty shaking. I'm having a hard time composing cogent commentary over that. I think I might have also just made our runner laugh. Here. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
It's true though. I'm the same way right now. I'm just looking at Agent Conyer or Commander Conyer, just busting it down. It's fantastic. It's my first time seeing this. I've never 100% of this game before. I actually know this existed until this.
You worked that, Commander. Absolutely.
Oh my. This game's so
at this point, we just let you enjoy the rest of the song and we talk a little bit more after. Hoping to get some extra spins on this final spinner.
Hey.
That's what we were looking for. Heck yeah.
Eat nuts.
interesting to see Motoss is like, I guess maybe it's on me for being less efficient. Motoss using the back and forth motion, I always did like a full circle around the screen, which is actually part of why I bought once they announced they were no longer making DSs, I bought a separate 2DS just so I could have a screen that I could scratch up without issues to really go ham on this series of games.
Yeah, I'm the DS that I'm streaming this on has a capture card, obviously, but I'm usually playing. This is a new 3DS XL. I'm usually playing on a regular 3DS XL just so that I don't mess up this one.
That's so valid.
All right, we're on to the sad song. Every Enos rhythm
Here
game
we
has
go.
one sad song. The key fact, not only is the song sad, the sound effects are different for the sad song, and they go with the song. This is by Chicago. It's You're the Inspiration. Lucy here is missing her dad.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say but you are all the inspiration for GD Queer Chat. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm not gonna do
Thank you,
commentary for
Motoss,
this
as
song.
well.
A lot of it to me. I love this song so much. Play at my wedding.
If we could have photoshopped that teddy bear to be the Velocity plush, it would have been perfect. The Velocity Pride plush.
Oh my. Merry Christmas, chat.
There we go. Now,
Very almost Christmas, chat.
I can't see the timer, but I have a feeling we're doing very good on time as far as the estimate. So this will be the last break before the finale songs. We could make it a pretty sizable break, Ophelia.
Not a problem. First, I want to read out a $50 dono from Deadmo53 that says, here's hoping these donations are the inspiration for more. So thank you all for the donations that you've been sending in. We are working very, very, very quickly towards our bonus DLC set list for our upcoming run of Rift of the Necrodancer. But with how emotional that last song was, I also want to bring it back and talk a little bit about why we are here. Because Games Done Queer is raising money for Lambda Legal, and Lambda Legal defends and advances the rights of LGBTQ people and everyone living with HIV. As the nation's oldest legal organization dedicated to achieving full recognition of the civil rights for these communities, Lambda Legal works through impact litigation, education, and public policy work to secure justice and equality. For more than 50 years, Lambda Legal has fought and won landmark legal victories that have shaped the landscape of equality in this country. Today, Lambda Legal services are the last line of defense when LGBTQ+ rights are threatened, and the organization is at the forefront of critical legal battles across the country. Lambda Legal is committed to challenging discrimination, defending hard-won civil rights protections, and fighting for a future where everyone can live with dignity and without fear. So that is what your donations are going towards. You are doing such amazing work to help out, and it is absolutely fantastic to see all of the amazing work that is being done. It's donations like this $25 one that came in from Heartstrings that just says less than 3 that really, really helps us move forward. And I also have a whole bunch of other less than 3 donations, like one from Caitlin, and Caitlin sent in $50. And admittedly, I'm a little teared up to be seeing all of the amazing work that's being done. And just that song was absolutely great to see.
It's beautiful. This game is art. It really is.
Yeah, with all respect to Roger Ebert, video games are in fact art. And this is one of many, many examples. So thank you for being here, everyone, including and especially you, ClockworkOphelia. Appreciate you being here and enjoying this with us.
Thank you all for being, it is really awesome to be involved in this one because especially Elite Beat Agents, I didn't know this game before seeing this showcase, and seeing it now, seeing all the love that the rhythm community has for it, I need to play this game. And I gotta say, just seeing all of the love coming out for y'all, all of the amazing things, I want to get involved in it, and y'all should too by donating towards Lambda Legal with !donate, and just seeing so much more of this charity. We are 91% of the way towards our DLC set list for Rift of the Necrodancer. I cannot believe how quickly we are beating these incentives today.
Less than $200 left to go.
Less than $200.
Less than 200. Y'all, we gotta get up before the end of this. We're so close to the end. These are our last 2 songs right here. We gotta do it.
2 songs. Do you think
Let's
we can
finish
make
that
it
fight,
before? Can we hit this DLC set list before the end of this run? I think it's possible.
Ooh, that's a good challenge, chat. There's 2 songs, and one of them's real short.
Ooh.
Going into the finale here, these 2 songs go directly into each other. So during the cutscene, I'll give more, but the sex of the cheer target is unknown here. I just want to shout out, that's because you're cheering for everyone, but I prefer to shout it out to the question mark zone channel of the Binary Breakers Discord.
Breakers mentioned.
We're some questioning gender here. So this song is Without a Fight by Hoobastank from 2006, and it is the hardest song in the game, but it's very short, which saves my life on this.
Honestly, though.
Another one of those Enos staples, Countdown in Awendon 2 is disastrously difficult, but only 90 seconds long. So yeah. It's basically just don't fail anywhere and do your best keeping up.
And
I just wanted to show you that there's aliens too.
Yeah, the story of this one is that we're saving the whole world from an alien attack by dancing. It's fantastic.
As one does.
Yeah.
Is there any other way to save the world?
Absolutely not. and people from all the previous scenarios that we were a part of in the game come back for this last scenario too. And they're all just dancing with us too. They're all trying to help out. It's great.
But yeah, this
sure.
is the chart where everything flows into each other at the highest pace possible. You'll get spins that'll go immediately into additional phrases. You'll get phrases with taps that go into other phrases that start with slides. You have to be ready for everything. And because, again, the pace of the track, the BPM is super high, it means your rate of life loss is also super high, which means anytime you get tripped up going from one phrase into another, you're already in danger mode.
Yeah, and it turns out the aliens are allergic to music.
We're lucky
Water
for that
and
one,
music.
honestly.
Poor aliens.
Yeah.
They really aliens with allergies really don't make out well in these stories.
That's for sure.
Granted, they're planning on destroying all humanity, so maybe it's for the best. I like much of humanity, especially the people here watching GD Queer.
Absolutely.
We got the extra points. We were already maxed out on life, so we didn't need that for life recovery, but those spins going back into these phrases can actually kind of be a bit of a trap, which is to say that if you spin too long to try to get the extra points, which also confer extra health after you've like met the minimum on a spinner, you could get thrown off by not being ready to go into the next phrase. So you might see Motoss be a little bit conservative on some of those spinners, trying to make sure that their hand is in the right place going into the rest of the song. And there we are. And that's Scuba Stein.
Yeah, and in both this song and the next song, a lot of times I may also hit notes deliberately earlier to set myself up better for a more dangerous phrase.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Ophelia, I think we've got an announcement.
I was about to cut in and start screaming because we have met the bonus DLC set list for Rift of the Necrodancer. Thank you all so much. That was with the help of a $500 donation from
my
CJ that just says trans rights. And CJ, I gotta echo you all the way here. Trans rights.
Trans rights. Thank you so much. You're very generous and awesome. I love you.
Excellent work, agents.
Co-signed on all of the above.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And now we're here at the end of the showcase. The agents, they got blasted by the mothership. What are we gonna do? Well, the next song is Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones from 1968. It is now the people's turn to help the agents. I want to see all of the chat spamming. Yeah, we're watching the cutscenes. All of chat spamming your any music related, dancing related emotes you have. I want you chanting EBA when the characters in the game chant it. They're all rocked out. We got to help them out.
Like if you want to do some windmill spins with your arm in your room, I totally understand. Just try not to hit anyone or anything around you. But absolutely goes with this song. That was this era of rock. The Who, the Rolling Stones, the classic rockers. And this song is just a rollicking good time. It is not really easy, but it is the celebration of all your hard work to get to this point in the story.
I also want to say I do have a donation from Regali that is just a $5 chant of EBA, and I would love to see a little bit more of those in my donations to read off for y'all.
We need it so we can revive the agents, everybody. Come on, let's do it.
And again, another one of those regular things. It's always the small child that holds faith the longest and gets people back in the fight. So talk about great reasons to have faith.
EBA, 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 EBA.
Chat is going wild with EBA.
As they should.
Harder, chat, more. Agents are go, and so are you.
EBA, EBA.
Through sheer power of will and others' faith in them, the agents and Commander Khan have returned.
They are, in fact, go. Yeah! Right and Jumpin' Jack Flash immediately, which is one of the best covers of a song ever, by the way. It's so good.
one little extra complication in the note charting, beyond just how dang fast it is, you could see that if Motoss gets even a quarter beat behind, there's more 100s than 300s, and the health is draining into the danger zone despite not missing any notes. But the other complication there is that later on in the song, there are, you're seeing them here, double notes that go into slides. So you got to make sure to hit that twice and then follow the note lane.
Even the aliens who are allergic to the music are also dancing along at this point, because honestly, how could you not to this song? Just quite frankly, this cover especially, how could you not dance along to this? It's impossible.
It's a parable for life right now. When we present a united front and all care about each other and the same things in life, there is very little we can't do.
Mm-hmm. That's facts right there.
The game actually gets overloaded and doesn't show your hit sound right in that phrase.
Yep. If you're using the sound effects to listen along, that will throw you off.
Music lives.
Music lives. Some of the longest phrases in the game to cap you off here.
Another spinner right in the middle of the song too.
Yep.
Keep spinning.
Yep. A phrase right into a spinner multiple times in a row. Keep it up.
Right back into it. It's so mean.
12, 13
and for finale song. Then right back into the chorus immediately after that. It's so mean, but it's so fitting. It's so good.
Yeah, and like with these being covers, they can also take little liberties like that, like excising portions of the song just to make it so that the note chart and the song flow together that much better. Yeah, I think when we see the results screen here in just a little bit, that'll be the end of our Elite Beat Agents showcase.
The circle over the.
We just got to finish strong.
It's so fitting. Oh my gosh.
Now we're safe.
Very nice.
Extremely well
Music
done,
lives.
Music lives.
E-B-A.
Music lives.
All right, timing is going to end here when we see the results screen, which we have to wait through this little cutscene. We save the world from the aliens while we're waiting for the results. I do want to give big shout outs here. E and Shasta, I couldn't have done this without you. It's obviously really hard to do commentary while you're playing this game, so thank you so much. You definitely helped make this showcase possible for sure. Ophelia,
pleasure.
Thank you for bringing the hype. Thank you for bringing the hype as well, Ophelia. I know you were very excited for this. I also want to shout out the OSU community. There's a fan game based on this type of gameplay for PC. You do use a mouse instead of the touchscreen, but it has a lot of custom tracks and stuff in there. Really great place to hang out. Big shout outs to Binary Breakers. You become a very cozy place to hang out for me, and really, really love the community you've built. And I know it took a lot of work to get there still. And huge shout out to the GD Queer leads who got this event finally off the ground. It's been a long time coming, and I'm really glad that it can happen, especially for such like a timely and important charity like Lambda Legal.
Couldn't have said it better, friend.
Agreed.
As far as us, my name is ateatree. You can catch me on the Hotfix every other Wednesday on a show called Out of the Box that believes that if you can watch a speed run, you can run it yourself. It focuses on runs that are easy to get right into without needing to do like changing how your controls are set up, loading in a game save. Games like this one, you could do rhythm game showcases from the top, and it's really just practicing to get better at it. But beyond that, please keep watching GD Queer and supporting Lambda Legal Defense Fund. Shasta?
Yep. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat. Hi, I'm Shasta. Hello. I play a lot of DS games on my Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/Shasta. I'm trying to beat all of them right now. I beat this one already earlier this year. I beat it many years ago too, and I absolutely love it to death. I'll eventually play the ONN series too, but yeah. And also on top of that, I run a Hotfix show called Do All the Things. Next episode is November 7th. Look forward to that one.
That's time, by the way.
That is time right there. Yes. I didn't want to speak over that. I'm sorry. But yeah, play this game, please. Please play this game. It is incredible. It is one of the best DS games ever. I've played over 300 DS games, more than that too. On top of that, before we even started this whole project, I did, and it is one of the best ones easily. It is incredible. You need to play this game if you love what you saw here. Experience it yourself. It is so good. That's my spiel.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Thank you. No. Thank you. I just want to point out here on this score screen, I didn't get any misses in that song, but look at the life at the beginning. That's because I missed a dot inside of a slide. I missed 2 dots inside of slides, and all of that was just me trying to claw back the score.
It was a combination of that and one of the first phrases. You had some hundreds because you were just a tiny bit behind the pace.
I was a little bit behind, and I got like 5 100s in a row, and that's the scary part about this game. This song very much hard gates a lot of people, especially the spins, from 100%ing this game. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I was really glad I finally got to show this off, and I can't wait for the rest of the rhythm block. Let's go.
Mainline next. Let's do it. Yes, come on. Let's get into the mainline. I believe people need ABA.
Hey, music lives.